He has a set of mud golems, unfortunately, but setting himself up to have some options once he wants to leave the lane.
Yep. Looks like actually the Radiant bottom.
Chilling touch, it's been used. They go on to Dityara. A lot of damage coming his way. Whoa, the overwhelming odds will bring him down as Yoki secures. Not gonna go for it. Well, this is the time to gank Dusa before she skills up the mana shield. That's pretty good.
Yeah, the little Dusa, just the Mystic Snake. That's no good. Big problem for PR is they actually missed the deal with this Radiant Sentry in their jungle. Was just a millimeter away from the ward.
Oh god.
That's brutal. So that's.
Still getting a decent trade there. Mid lane, Cheshire Cat going in onto Resolution, falls short on the blink. Now the setup will commence. Resolution with the hammer, drops it on the Ogre. Has a double damage rune on and ready to bring down the Cat. And he'll find it. Double kill for Resolution. Hot off his Midas pick. Or Puncheroo as they lace up their gloves. Well, Aloha Dance going to fly in there and help him out. Dityara hiding in the tree line. They know he's around here somewhere, but a TP on the way in. Multiple TPs coming in. Maybe PR can turn this around. Aloha Dance, maybe the first to go down. J4 hit by the Ice Blast. No! Aloha Dance lives for a bit longer. Eventually goes down as Silent on the run will get
with Empire, with Ice Blast, with the Brewmaster Bear's chasing capabilities. We'll generally still finish off.
Yeah, the AA does just tip the scale on that front, I suppose. Up top, oh, a 2x onto Resolution. Defensive Astral will set him up to be in a sticky situation when he comes back out. That's a they can afford to dive this tower. They go in onto J4. Resolution's here, dropping that pure damage. Cheshire Cat catches him with a lasso, but there's the lift from Rubik. Seneko caught by Yoki, and this is Empire's fight to win. Seneko does survive the duel, but may not live overall. Yep, ends up getting taken out as the hammer gets dropped by the OD. Now Ogre buys back, TP's into the fight. Wants to try and help out Chochula for some turnarounds here. The OD ends up bringing down Bat.
Just hide. It's not going to be found in the trees, but man, poor Yoki just could not find a jewel. He's just getting Viper Strike, he's getting kited so hard, but finally gets something in the end. They ping the side here.
J4, yep, he gets clapped. He gets hit by the pure damage of the OD, and that makes. We got a fresh BKB on the LC. They are ready for blood.
Oh, this is going to be tricky for him. Easy. You may even. Oh, that's a questionable glyph.
Yeah, I'd say so. Trying to glyph the ranged barracks there, and then that stopped like 2 auto attacks from this meat wagon. That's about it.
I don't know if you want to even engage to defend this, because if they just kind of chip away at it with the OD, I don't think you want to engage on the OD who has the Aegis.
Definitely not. I mean, throwing out a Viper Strike, that's not a bad way to just start to repel him. That is one spammable ability you have. That Rider with good positioning here, way in the far back, ready to counter-initiate if either Silent or OD hop in.
This may be we give up our melee Rex kind of position. But you stall as long as you can. But
well, without the glyph, it's a pretty easy siege. Empire just walked to the high ground, and PR with no easy way to initiate it. There we go! Yoki jumps in on the Dityara. Resolution does get isolated, caught by the lasso, but he's going to live through the initial onslaught. The first volley brings down the Dusa. Now J4 left behind. The Aegis will get utilized, but Resolution coming back with full HP, full mana. Ogre buys back straight away. Glimpse coming back, but a blink from the LC keeps Yoki safe. And Empire will win another fight, force a buyback, and get what they came for in the melee and ranged barracks.
Resolution doesn't even use an ultimate. If he has a BKB there, he can actually fight and hold his ground. If this does go late enough and Dusa gets really farmed, the mana drain is actually really strong, but Empire just have such a big lead that they don't even need to use all their spells. They hold the OD ulti. All they need is the Jewel and the Primal Split to win that fight, and probably they swing bottom now. They could rinse repeat to some extent. It's a bit hard now without the Aegis in hand. They can't just have Resolution sieging, but it's still definitely control.
I know that courier, mystical brave little courier.
Yeah.
Yoki rocking the.
He was flying into battle before.
Got to. I like that.
What's his name? Kisulia Ururu.
Sounds like some anime stuff.
Probably. He's got the Super Elgato too.
Yeah, that's some serious BTS love, Yoki. Making hard right now. Brewmaster working on the AC, getting pretty close. Has the two big pieces, about a recipe away on that one, making the sieging even easier for Empire. And speaking of sieging, they'll just go into this tier 2 in the bottom lane. No glyph available for PR for another 2.5 minutes or so. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Cheshire Cat catches Yoki with a lasso, pulls him right into Shotchlo. BKB on Yoki. He's ready to fight. He says, "Hey, Shotchlo, let's tango." Huge Ice Blast connects on 4. Shotchlo goes down first. A barrel of laughs, he says, as he gets petrified. Dityara on the run. The Ice Blast still ticking him down. And we're getting close to Shatter territory here. Silent with a BKB on. Blinks forward, but can't find a clap. And PR will do a bit of a delta split here. Yoki gets stunned up as he reaches the high ground. J4 on the run. Yoki, no duel for 25 seconds, but I think should be able to find a kill pretty easily here. Hits him with the overwhelming odds. A 2x, making a 3x, but J4 too fat to get denied by the trolls.
The neutrals do not oblige, and that's his buyback death as well, so that's a 70 seconds, no ogre. Not going to see any base damage, maybe just a tier 2 bottom tower, but it's just more kills, more momentum going Empire's way.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Power Rangers, I mean, what do you do at this point? I feel like you got to be getting pretty close to Hail Mary time. Maybe that Hail Mary is just trying to defend your base.
Yeah, it's trolling. It's getting this Medusa, Scotty, and a Divine Rapier right now.
A Divine Rapier, yeah. The Scotty, she might actually be able to farm up. The Rapier, they're going to have to turtle this one out for a pretty long time.
Definitely need some big damage on him after this Scotty, and I think, yeah, Career's going to go out. No point saving for buyback at this point if you do, so you just gotta just hope you don't die. Yeah. Hope you can stay alive and dish out some damage.
The Scotty will help. Let's see, what is her int sitting at here? Just shy of 100, about 95, and yeah, OD's still with plenty of damage on the hammer, despite her having a pretty high set of intelligence relative to the other non-int heroes of the Radiant.
I mean, against Mana Drain is effectively damaged when you're boosting a Medusa, so like, just taking away instantly 75% of Medusa's mana is a huge ton of effective damage.
Yep, so, whoa, a lot of items picked up here. Rubik and AA will both grab some mobility items and also a smoke. Power Rangers rendezvous for a 5-hero smoke. Cheshire Cat with his Yules at the ready. And they did just pick up the Scotty on the Dusa. That's their big one, and they want to make a play happen with it.
Yeah, like they get the warded by the Roshan pit. They want to try to find a key pick-off here, I think, more than anything. Although, yeah, they'll reveal their smoke, get the ward off, and go back to just trying to deny Empire as much vision as possible. It makes it a lot harder for Empire to secure the next Roshan safely. It makes it a lot harder for them to find pick-offs if they don't have this vision, which is about to be completely denied. Yep, there we go. They got the last ward bottom.
Alright, so Dire have literally 0 wards on the map right now. That's pretty dark. They will smoke up, already preemptively chilling touched here, but
someone's got to come defend top, so this could well be a death for someone and maybe even go for that high ground push.
Oh, the courier.
Yikes.
Oh, Dire, it's going to fly overhead. They're just going to miss it. How bittersweet that was. That is one brave little Itzy.
Disruptor point booster. He's got his axe, actually. This is not bad. 40 gold short. He can just sell something. Sell the urn, I don't know.
Oh, J4 jumped on. Resolution goes in. Drops the hammer early. Brings down the Bat Rider and basically one hit. Instant buyback, but they also get the kill on the Ogre. His buyback's still on cooldown, and already Empire have a 5v4 on the field, and Power Rangers not in the best position to try and defend. However, Disruptor will get that Aghanim Scepter, as you were mentioning.
Yeah. Bat Rider had to buy back. He's going to just stall that. No BKB for him. No buyback this fight as well, importantly. And
that Ag Sanity's Eclipse, though. That is dirty. Cheshire Cat. Oh, he hops in. Can't find the last on Resolution. Just BKBs and is about to bring him down. The Yules buys him some time. Yoki comes in with a duel on Dityara. Trying to buy some time. The split from Silent. He lives. Oh, the Medusa. It's a bloodbath here. It's a massacre in the Radiant base as Power Rangers get completely wiped. 5-0 in this climactic engagement that will seal the deal, and there's the GG.
Yeah, they come so close. They're the upset kings in the PO1 StarLadders, but they just never get enough wins to pull them across. They're going to unfortunately drop down. I'm pretty sure they are now knocked out. No chance to qualify for Kiev, but they came so close.
They came so
Their very last game was what it came down to. And
yeah, it was. It felt like just a little bit of an outdraft, I think. The OD, very strong against the Medusa, now that we've finally determined that the Aghanim Scepter does indeed always drain mana.
He didn't even use that once, though.
Not on the Dusa, you're right, but still, I mean, you can see how it works. But
If it
I guess
late game,
Dusa's
it
problem was really that aggro tri-lane. The AA
0-7
Rubik
Dusa.
LC, oof. Not the game for Dusa.
Giving Brewmaster still seems like a really powerful hero. I think PR picked the Disruptor kind of as one of their main counters for him, and not once did he get a Static Storm off before the split. 2 to 3 times in a row, he used the Static Storm like half a second after the split, which is unfortunate. And Brewmaster was going, not really greedy, but he was going for the clap every time. He would blink, clap, and ulti, and Saniko just a little bit slow. Maybe just didn't get enough sleep last night or something, I don't know, but I've seen him play well before, so just didn't have his best game. And I think they'll look back on the replay and be like, a few of these fights could have gone very differently if that Static Storm came a second earlier.
All right, well, 1 game left for StarLadder Europe Season 11. We've got Empire versus Lions, and this will be that final match to decide what the tiebreaker situation looks like. Always fun when these big group stages do come down to the final match that actually matters instead of one of the relegation ones.
So winner of this match is guaranteed to go to Kiev. Loser is in the tiebreaks, I believe, is how it works.
Yes, that sounds about right. I have to look at the standings again before we move into it, but we'll do it in the introduction, guys. Next game is scheduled to start in about 15 minutes, so sit tight and come on back because we've got one more game of Dota 2 coming.